Today we shall read The Magic Fish Bone by Charles Dickens. This is a short story from the Class 6 Blossoms. Let's talk a little bit about the writer. Charles John Huffam Dickens, that is his full name, was born in 1812 and he died in 1870. He was a British writer whose notable works are Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, A Tale of Two Cities, Scrooge, David Copperfield, Great Expectations, and so on. During his lifetime, and even in present times, his works have always enjoyed great popularity, and he is generally regarded as the greatest novelist of the Victorian period. By Victorian period, we understand that age when Queen Victoria ruled over Great Britain. The present text is an adaptation from his popular short story, The Magic Fish Bone. This is the second of 4 stories written in 1867 for a children's magazine series called Holiday Romances. Each of the 4 stories are purportedly written by a child during the holidays. This explains how playfully nonsensical this story is. The fictional author of The Magic Fish Bone is a 7-year-old girl, Alice Rainbird. So, though Charles Dickens himself wrote the story, he pretended to be a little girl when he wrote it. The story disarmingly tells us how titles are meaningless and how a little princess can save someone as supposedly great as a king. So, let's go ahead and read the story. There was once a king, and he had a queen. They had several children. Alicia was the eldest, who looked after the other children. The king was, in his private profession, under the government. The queen's father had been a medical man out of town. One day, the king was going to the office when he stopped at the fishmonger's shop. He needed to buy 1.5 pounds of salmon, which the queen had requested him to send home. He had not proceeded far after finishing his shopping when the fishmonger's errand boy came running after him. He said, "Sir, you didn't notice the old lady in our shop." "What old lady?" enquired the king. "I saw none." Now, the king had not seen any old lady because she had been invisible to him, though visible to the fishmonger's boy. Just then, the old lady came trotting up. She was dressed in short silk of the richest quality. "King Watkins the First, I believe." "Watkins," replied the king, "is my name." "Papa of the beautiful Princess Alicia?" the old lady asked. "Yes," King Watkins replied. "You are going to the office?" said the old lady. It instantly flashed upon the king that she must be a fairy, or how could she know that? "You are right," said the old lady, answering his thoughts. "I am the good fairy Grand Marina. Listen, when you return home to dinner, invite the Princess Alicia to have some of the salmon you bought just now. When the beautiful princess finishes eating, you will find she will leave a fish bone on her plate. Tell her to dry it and rub it, and to polish it till it shines like mother of pearl. Ask her to take care of it as a present from me." "Is that all?" asked the king. "Tell the Princess Alicia, with my love, that the fish bone is a magic present which can be used only once. It will bring her only once what she wishes for, provided she wishes for it at the right time. That is the message. Take care of it." With those words, Grandmarina vanished. The king went on and on till he came to his office. There he wrote and wrote and wrote till it was time to go home again. Then he invited the Princess Alicia, as the fairy had directed him, to take the salmon. And when she had enjoyed it very much, he saw the fish bone on her plate and delivered the fairy's message. Princess Alicia took care to dry the bone and to rub it and to polish it till it shone like mother of pearl. Days went by. One morning, the king came into Alicia's room. He was sighing heavily and seemed low-spirited. He sat down miserably, leaning his head upon his hand and his elbow upon the kitchen table. Alicia asked, "What is the matter, Papa?" "I am extremely poor, my child," the king replied. "Have you no money at all, Papa?" Alicia inquired. "None, my child." "Is there no way left of getting any, Papa?" "No way," said the king. "I have tried very hard, and I have tried all ways." When she heard those last words, the Princess Alicia began to put her hand into the pocket where she kept the magic fish bone. "Papa," she said, "when we have tried very hard and tried all ways, we must have done our very best." "No doubt, Alicia." "When we have done our very best, Papa, and that is not enough, then I think the right time must have come for asking help of others." This was indeed the very secret connected with the magic fish bone. So she took out from her pocket the magic fish bone that had been dried and rubbed and polished till it shone like mother of pearl. She gave it a little kiss and wished it was salary day. And immediately the king's salary came, rattling down the chimney, and bounced into the middle of the room. Immediately afterwards, the good fairy, Grandmarina, came riding in a carriage drawn by 4 peacocks dressed in silver and gold. "Alicia, my dear," said the charming old fairy, "how do you do?" The Princess Alicia embraced her. Grandmarina turned to the king then. "I suppose you know the reason now why Alicia did not use the fish bone sooner?" The king made her a shy bow. "It only remains," said Grandmarina in conclusion, "to make an end to the fish bone. So she took it from the hand of the Princess Alicia, and it was instantly grabbed by the little snapping pug dog next door.